insufferable, surely.
Per forza da tastiera. Come facciamo la tastiera?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen. Clean those bubbles, try. You, Jill!
Ok. Ricordavo.
You think me mad? Insufferable, surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Molto più.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
That right.
È molto più comodo. Sì.
Rotten Ben Mezd. Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
Soon as the Inquisitor gets, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again. He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants. Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties. No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough. The Joy, I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there. Wonder if we'll get to meet the Ringmaster himself. Not interested in the son of the Divine himself? I don't blame you one bit. But Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet.
Name?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous...
Away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips, as he leans back.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle.
An
if you
elf
keep carrying
sits
on.
tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cat.
Snake eyes.
Yeah.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like. Rolling dice, deciding fates.
Insufferable, surely.
Don't worry, honey. If
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy
never say never, though.
Quiet long enough for me to listen.
She eyes you quite seriously.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
She looks at you in surprise when you bear an arm of bone.
My. Guess I'll have to find out the memory from Marrow, won't I?
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat grooming.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers, watching, staring at them, hoping that none would stare back. You were desperate to speak up, to reach out, to form a connection with these strange creatures. But you were scared, terrified even, of what they might think of you.
She pats you on the shoulder consolingly.
There, don't you worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me. I don't lick and tell.
The woman keeps rolling her dice.
It was one of them. I know it.
You put a knuckle in it. I'm trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us will kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
Mad? Insufferable, surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Well, there has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magisters more concerned than your appetite.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first
It's a
thing
Magister, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just you faring okay so far. Of course I do. Seems Voidwalk can dog your heels like a shadow. That's no way to live, as you'll see. You head on in now. Williams...
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God! The woman's... You there, sorcerer! Go and fetch Magister Siwan! We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
What?
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her men quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Oh. What the...
My mask. She stole it. If these savages see me without it, they will have my skull for a goblet.
The young woman lies in a heap on the floor. She's breathing normally, but her eyes are wide open, like those of a corpse.
No.
What happened? Water? Why?
The lizard's eyes close as he slips into unconsciousness.
Morta direttamente.
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted. You hear a faint thud, thud.
Tutti stunnati.
No, not the final dark. Not yet.
It's no use. Your work.
The dice roll darkly. They're rolling for me.
Ifan lies motionless, curled on the ground like an animal. Under his shaggy hair, you can see green eyes fluttering as if in a nightmare. His eyes flicker open. Ifan cries out, then his eyes fall closed again, no matter how much you shake him.
thing snaps into splinters. Damn. That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards. God damn it! I need to get off this wreck. Quick. Great gods! Something's pounding on the hull.
Devo... Oh.
Divine grace, who was that howling?
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Another sorcerer! Like you don't know? Mutiny! Did that witch fix your collar too? Your lies and...
Stay up. Primi problemi da pad. Oh, si fa. Ah, ma lui si è ripreso però. What? Non so se fagli il trucco alla cadrega. Oh, dove sta? Attento. Eh. Ti dico sbagliato, insomma. Che palle.
The human's chief, Alexander. A curious name, but no more bizarre than anything else that species does.
Sembra un casino.
Was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You recognize the symbol immediately, for you press your palm against the door to open it. Your fingers clack against the wood, and you suddenly feel grey. The touch leaves you numb, dull.
Come ci entro qua dentro?
The moment you touch the door, it doesn't budge. The door groans open.
Something's breaking through. What in the hells are those things?
What?
Death fog? Good thing I'm immune. Still, this means trouble.
In ogni caso significa guai. C'è qualche cosa. Ho scoperto che siamo immuni alla nebbia mortale. Ma qua c'è un piccolo baule. Olè, solamente un cazzo di Kraken. Oh no.
Not now. Now is not the time for that.
Devo prima ammazzare. Asti. Questa è una bella cosa. Ma proprio stupido.
Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
Said there were other people down there. We need to.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Thank you. There's a ladder right over there.
You're gonna be the death of us through here.
If you can walk, get yourself up the ladder. There's a... Wait. Void woken.
I thought Void Woken was supposed to be scary. Let the games begin.
Okay.
Meet your maker.
Pietissimo.
They who are about
Bestia.
I've faced worse.
Tu muori.
Let's not tarry. This old tub is about to burst.
Wait. We need to wait.
There's no time.
Oh. Sono rimasto indietro io veramente. Veramente.
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
What?
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Orivan.
Well, that was decidedly unpleasant. Am I the lone survivor? Depending on one's definition of survivor, of course. Fracas Rex. I've read his history. Quite gruesome. Even
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
The child considers your statement.
You're weird. Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
The child screws up his face and looks at you hard. He lifts his...
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong or crazy. No one cares where I go. They know I can't leave the island. It's nicer out here than inside anyway. But you didn't die. There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see. Guess I am, but it's just normal to be scared.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn. They made it to shore.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep. The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist.
Yes, I imagine you do. Your chances are I wouldn't have survived the shipwreck. Had you not returned, you have my...
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we? Now then, if there's nothing further... I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but...
He sighs,
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean? Touché.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost. Of course, it's rather specific. Quite obviously, I'm musing over...
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended...
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am? The very same. I am the Red Prince, The all... Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandeur...
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be fine. On one condition. For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company. Jolly good. Oh my word, how you do astound me. Come now, did you really think a handful of linen towels can fool me? But don't worry. I have studied the arcane arts for years, including necromancy and demonology. I do not hold the petty prejudices of common folks. So, now that that's settled, first things first.
Nice.
Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you? Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately, but...
Now, as you're aware, you'll be traveling with a prince. Proper forms of address include your As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out. Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to...
Okay. Okay. Diavolo.
Ah, hello, small, furry creature. How do you do?
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but its eyes clear, and it...
Hello there.
Oh there. Ciao, Davidus. Ah, in questo senso. Ok.
I wonder where this leads.
Vabbè, auguri, auguri. Un po' di Divinity natalizio. 300 punti esperienza, minchia. Ora. Come è passato il Natale? Spero tutto a posto. Bellina. Sì, in famiglia tutto bene, dai. Sì, poi veramente da dietro le ceste, bicciando dietro le ceste.
And find a small human child holding her knees and trembling. The child quiets and seems comforted by your presence. She looks up at you with curious eyes. A wide grin cracks across the child's face through her tears, showing two big gaps where her front teeth should be.
Really? Yeah. Warrior Princess Coral. You're nice. You can have this. I found it outside, but I can't read it yet. That's next to...
The child wipes her eyes and, grinning, plunks herself down on the earthen ground.
Svilupperanno un'opinione negativa nei tuoi confronti e chiameranno le guardie o ti attaccheranno. Ogni persona ha reazioni differenti. Vabbè. Che regalo hai ricevuto?
She eyes you suspiciously.
Please, please, just... You hear me, human. Leave.
Everything has a heart, except lizards, maybe. Maybe they do. I don't know. The waterfall has a heart made of a giant diamond.
C'è Coffee di Hollow Knight, bello. E poi mio fratello mi ha regalato una maglia di Linkin Park, bella. Bella, minchia. Sono cosine che... Questa non mi serve a me, giusto? Però... Ho tipo 5 maglie di Linkin Park, belle. Insomma, ci parlo con lui. Che succede?
Where is she? You go with us. Who are you? Are you from the shelter? She says nothing of another. Fire, alas! She is so late! A magister offers to help us flee. A Tusa. She says there are many magisters who do not agree with the bishop. She says they bring us to safety. But a Tusa is overdue. She promises to come at noon. We are afraid to stay, afraid to leave. She says there is a shelter in the marshes outside the fort. She says she brings us there first. She knows a safe path. We wait for a boat, and then we go. Wherever we make a new home. Atusa is different. She does not believe in this place, in their bishop. She will come.
Ah, io diciamo che l'ho fatto qualche regalino Ma non li ho ricevuti. Ci sta. Diciamo li ho ricevuti prima. Mettiamo così. Sono fatto io un regalo da solo, che è Divinity. No, no. 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 Non dobbiamo rubare. Non si ruba. Non si ruba.
Ah, hello, small, furry creature. How do you do?
Ma gli altri del gruppo dove sono? Siamo qui.
Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here than that. I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Shells on the shore.
Prima nessuno si vede vicino, suonando la chitarra, ho imparato a suonare faint. Mi sa che sa che domani mi fanno il culo vicini. Vabbè, giustamente alle 2 di notte mi sembra. No, non voglio fare sta cosa adesso. Perfetto. Azioni. Ho un'abilità. Azioni. Ah, cazzo. Non posso saltare. Scelte da spot. Con un grampo, beh. Nottissimo. Oh, il cielo usurato.
I've spotted something.
I need a shovel. I don't have the right tool for digging.
One must put in due effort if one is to reap the proper reward.
Oh. Che fa? Non posso cambiare? Infatti, da qua stesso posso cambiare. Sì, si più con bestie più quando li impari. Va bene, Davidus, grazie per essere passato. Buonanotte ancora, auguri. Ciao. Oh, ecco la mappa. Non abbiamo niente.
Where this leads.
What? Devo saltare? ovviamente.
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. You peer behind it and find the child quiets and seems comforted by your presence. A wide grin.
Really? You're nice. You can have
The child.
Where is she? You go with us. Who are a magister off? But Atusa is overdue. She promises to come at noon. She says there is a shelter. Atusa is different.
To these turtles. They're transforming.
Oh fuck. Vedo l'uscire l'acqua scorre dal regno millenario. Questa vorticoso, globo incantato. Questa.
Swallowed too much seawater by the looks of him.
Foolish to attempt an escape by sea in these waters.
poverello. Oh. Dove te la troia?
Under lock and key.
Picchia. Ah.
A snarl of vines snakes upward from the corpse. After a moment, you realize the gruesome truth. They're not entangling the corpse, but bursting from it. Your mind churns, the imagery too chaotic to bring into focus. The incursion ends, leaving you feeling weak and somehow exposed. The vines The vines have split the corpse's chest with incredible force. The vines encircle a rough depression, as if something held.
Sir, we've got company. Ah, planning an ambush with this scion, were you?
witch don't fool me.
I tell you, I am no witch. The spores do this. If I do not find the rest.
Store the elven hedge magic. Weren't much use when we flooded your forest with death fog, were it? Lucian said it was a necessary evil. Me? I would...
You! I tried to give you a chance. More than your death.
Sir, her armor!
The Scion twitches in sudden rage, and her armor uncoils as it...
No more chances.
I've got a new stick for you to chew.
I'm ready!
Aia.
Glory is mine.
Aia.
I'm ready.
Tosta, eh? È morta quella, poverina. Però andiamo, ci va, che è meglio. Scarsone il sole. Cazzo. E continuo la serie che ho iniziato a cena. Detto ora guardo una cosa che me la devo vedere per una marea di tempo e ho scelto. Ho scelto. Ma il Sweet Goon, semplicemente.
Up, mutt. I've got a new stick for you to chew on.
Io vedo che è un po' troppo per me, però no. Vediamo. poi stava venendo con me.
A group of magisters circle an elf, weapons drawn. The hound barks to draw their attention.
Sir. Ah.
A snarl of vines snakes upward from before you even registered the cool flesh. The vines lash, they pulse, tightening mercilessly, and release you, withdrawing sluggishly, as if sated. For now, the vines bear unmistakable signs of old elven magic, the likes of which science once used your mind. The vines have split. The vines and...
The witch don't fool me.
I tell
Store Lucian.
you, sir.
The sign... No.
Fit for you to chew on.
I'm ready. Glory is mine.
Aia. Fanno troppe a capire. Troppe. Oh. cane c'è più HP di noi. Oh. Sono stati uccisi da sti cosi. What the?
Stare at the slain beasts and comment that they must have been the cause of the shipwreck.
They didn't put up much of a fight. Dry land mustn't suit them.
Drowned and eaten by a voidwoken. I wonder in which order.
Now where should I put this one?
Now speak.
I am a proud loyal to the Order. I would not dream of subverting.
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent.
Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue...
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come!
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help it, Alice...
Yes, your whole...
What a waste. Listen.
Oh, aspetta.
I am a
Stay back, Sort.
We know you...
I'd sooner...
If you...
This can't be...
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Stay silent, you...
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root.
Stop! My father! The fate, Alice!
Yes, you...
Non lo possiamo salvare. Vediamo.
Stay back, Sort.
We know you...
I'd sooner cut...
If you can...
This can't be...
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Stay silent.
Atusa pinches the tip...
Stop!
Yeah.
My father! The fate, Alice!
Yes. What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
Hush now.
The lizard magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter...
If she is not here before the setting sun, I fear Magister Atusa forgets us. I see. I like to be alone now.
The elf elf uses her palms to wipe away 2 steady streams of...
Do you know the homeland? I wish to take my little one there, but there is nothing.
The elf...
Do you know the...
The elf uses her...
Do you know the...
Everything has a heart, except lizards, maybe. Grab a bottle of arrow.
Come on then, Lexi. Pay up. You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cud chewer.
Have your cud.
Disgusting. Just like all your kind.
Disgusting like theft. Disgusting like threats.
Grave God, will you quit dragging this on? Plain that on next. Just like all your kind.
Disgusting like theft. Disgusting like threats.
Grave God, will you quit dragging this on? Plain that on, Lexi. Just hand over the gold.
I will not. This is not your business, Long Pig.
Don't let this moss muncher talk to you like that. Especially a cheapskate like this one. Griff already knows.
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize him.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate?
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to...
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you. Runs the kitchen. Means he runs me, you, and everyone else in camp.
Burrow looks you both up and down, sizing up your...
Get out of here. The both of you.
The elf smiles and
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
Ifan rolls his sleeves back down. He nods at you.
Good work there. Good work.
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours.
Suit yourself. Probably wise, given the rash say. You don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land. I've just got a small errand to run. And then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here, while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place? Everyone needs to make a living.
The little black cat trailing you hisses at him, hair raising a ridge along its back. Without batting an eyelid, the man rumbles a lupine growl. Like he shoots you a flinty look, all teeth and...
Lone wolves only share such information with friends. Are we going to be friends?
He grins, sharp teeth glittering in the mid...
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we decide battle strategies up front. Survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, I've got other skills. What do you need? Can do. Onwards.
He scans the horizon for threats with one green eye.
Right you are.
I saw what you did there. Convincing Burrow not to lay the law down on that elf. You watch yourself. Odd.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers.
What you after? Come again? You another friend of Niles? I told that Magister freak to get back to his little dungeon. Now get the hell out of my face!
You gonna pray all day, buddy?
The Magister stares at the ground, unaware of your presence. With a start, she looks at...
The Divine is dead. The Bishop is all we have left. It'll be a last...
Her voice trails to silence, and
I do wish Alexander would ascend sooner rather than later. I put my faith in the Bishop. Reminds me of his father. And what he said has been true. Wherever there are sorcerers. Oh, yes. Only a week or two before. But who didn't then? He was They say his powers are not developing as they should. They blame the Voidwoken. But we need his power. It's quite the pickle. I wish it every night.
Fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. Day and night she hollers after that child. You hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to ya? Aye, she needs help, but none that I can give. Mad as a cooker, that one, and twice as loud. What else do you call hollering after a ghost? That child of hers she's shouting after has been dead and buried a month over. Killed by a void one, and there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back.
I told him at noon exactly.
Please, please, you must help me. No one here will help me. Not Irma. She's called Irma. I'm sick with worry. I last saw her just here, near 3 days ago. She was playing with her little doll, and I was washing out her tunic. I turned from her for one moment, and she was gone. Left her doll behind, too. It's so unlike her. Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken, and it's time to come home. That's what I call her.
She soaks up a steady...
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me. This place turns people cold and wicked. That fellow Jeth over there speaks unutterable evil, but I can't move away from him. You are an angel.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your 5th blue jester this round.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe. As she catches sight of you, recognition flashes in her terrified eyes. She drops her hands from her throat and...
Ben, miss! Ifan! Ben, miss! You killed them! You killed them! He killed them all! Murderer!
A little respect for Griff's right hand, Topsy.
Right hand, my winker. Fella's got more right hands than an octopus.
Keep him away from me! Help! Somebody! Guards!
It's too tight.
Stay back. Stay back. Keep that monster bedmast away from me.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe.
Don't touch me. You're too close. This collar, this place, it's squeezing the... Do you? You seem fine. Don't...
Her hands move again to her throat. She seems to try to make space between...
Guards!
Stay back. Stay back.
It's getting...
Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house. No problem, Freshie. In that case, enjoy your stay. But I'll be needing to collect your interment fee first, of course. I'm sure the Reds told ya. No one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy. Empty your pockets. With pleasure.
Raga, non funziona così. Qua, qua. Bello del mondo.
I need aid.
Te muovi.
Yield to none. Glory is mine.
È incredibile.
Fading. Into the dark with you.
Incredibile. C'è un modo per... facciamo curare, no?
Greetings, child. I find myself in your so-called divine lands, yet I feel his absence deep in my heart all the same. No disrespect, eh? I'm used to calling all the Divine's offspring that way. Absent the... Go well, my child. Perhaps... Lest the void overtake and devour us all.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late. You there? I'm looking for an inmate. He wears a large bronze ring with a dragon. Have you seen him? None of your business, inmate. Find me if you hear of a me-go.
Pipe down, Farah. It's time to accept reality.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
Farah, she ain't coming back.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you... Are you...
The man scowls.
I thought I might see if you wanted to get out of this place. Though maybe I ought to ask someone who isn't a prissy fop. I have a plan. A good one. I need a partner. You would be too if you'd been here as long as I have. In fact, you should be nervous if you're here at all. I know what they have. I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken. I have a way out of here. It won't be easy, and I need a partner. Are you interested? Believe whatever you want. This may be your only chance at least. Oh, noble. But after the Magister, good luck with your friends, though. Change your mind about my offer yet? Attaboy. Who wouldn't? The plan's simple. Completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right... There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn. It's found its way into a nest of crocodilians on a secluded beach nearby. Here, give me your map and I'll show you where to go. Get that artifact, and you and I are as good as free. Go give those...
Ain't come to shake me down for my knickers, have you? They're all I got left after your buddies were through with me. That's so. You look just like them. But then again, I've had more back.
Goodness, but this place has made you cranky. Perk up, old chap. There's plenty, please. Excuse...
You're talking to me, not him.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're...
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on. Piss off. Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me.
A flat smile twitches across Balladier's lips.
She never did like you.
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
Don't feel too bad. Fella had no decency. If you don't have that, you don't have anything to live for.
He nods at you and turns back to his handiwork. He lies... He taps hammer to nail and doesn't look up.
Bastard.
Oh.
When another divine arises, will source change?
The lizard's brow knits together, then apart, and back again. He seems to be swimming deep in his thoughts.
What? Oh, new, are you? Very good, very good. Make your advice. Hold on to yourself, my friend. The fort is full of decent folks turned savage by confinement. Do not... Goods. My mind? What else, my friend? I'm wondering why. All of this. Source, the Voidwoken, the Divine. No doubt the two are related.
Hands out your pockets now. What's your hands, Pipsqueak? What are you loitering round here for? I got my good eye on you, bub. Make it quick. Sure. Pal of mine made it as far as the Hollow Marshes even. They dragged his hell if I know. Don't rightly know if it... I never seen one miss...
So, this is Fort Joy. Surely you'll have one?
What a crumbling disaster.
Scram! Snake face! Oh, excuse me.
Griff is slowly, methodically peeling the skin from a potato. As you approach...
What?
Who's asking?
He smirks and holds the little knife up to the light.
I'm listening. Thugs. Look at it this way. People get lawless here, and we all starve. They'll cure you of your sauce. Nightshade will cure you of an headache too.
can't help you there. If I could, I wouldn't be here peeling goddamn potatoes. Sure, have a look. Good stuff, huh?
Griff glances from his blade to you and back again. He smirks.
I'm listening.
He points the tip of his blade at the grisly sight of the elf hunched over, clutching his knees in the cage.
I solve my own problems. Sure. Good stuff,
Here's
huh?
the goods. Like you wanted.
Got it.
Leave him be.
Listen, I can help you if you just...
Shut up, elf. This clown? Caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off caught him red-handed trying to make off with a second crate. Supplies? Crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet. Ain't been here long, have ya? No one gets to have it.
He twirls his knife between his fingers.
Divine's gone. This blade is the only god watching over Fort Joy. Listen up. Back off.
Not like this. There's too many of them.
Then it looks like you ain't leaving.
Reveal yourself.
Bestia. Man. What? Ah, cazzo è possibile? Da dove siamo entrati? No, me la ricordo. Ah, dai.